Christ. Eucharistic adoration gives us that opportunity. The real presence of Jesus Christ is with us, our God, who from the beginning gives us that opportunity. We are awed or humbled by this opportunity. And in reminding ourselves of this great gift, Jesus Christ comes to us, stays with us, and invites us to go out and proclaim Him. I go back again to the diocesan publication, The Mirror. I would like to end by noting 12 reasons for making a holy hour with Jesus Christ, for presenting ourselves before Him in that encounter of Eucharistic adoration. First, you are greatly needed. The Church and the world have a great need of Eucharistic adoration. St. John Paul II, Dominicae Cene. 2. This is a personal invitation to each person from Jesus Christ. Jesus waits for us in the sacrament of love. 3. Jesus is counting on us because the Eucharist is the center of our lives. Every member of the Church must be vigilant in seeing that the sacrament of love shall be at the center of the life of the people of God, so that through all the manifestations of worship due Him shall be given back love for love and truly become the life of our souls. St. John Paul II, Redemptionis Hominis, Redeemer of man. 4. Your hour with Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament will repair for evils of the world and bring about peace on earth. Let us be generous with our time in going to meet Jesus and ready to make reparation for the great evils of the world. Let our adoration never cease. St. John Paul II, Dominica Cene. 5. Day and night Jesus dwells in the Blessed Sacrament because you are the most important person in the world to Him. Christ is reserved in our churches as the spiritual center of the heart of the community, the universal church, and all humanity. Since within the veil of the species, Christ is contained, the invisible heart of the church, the Redeemer of the world, the center of all hearts, by Him all things are, and of whom we exist. Pope Paul VI, Mysterium Fidei. 6. Jesus wants you to do more than to go to Mass on Sunday. Our communal worship at Mass must go together with our personal worship of Jesus in Eucharistic adoration, in order that our love may be complete. St. John Paul II, Redeemer of man. 7. You grow spiritually with each moment you spend with Jesus. Our essential commitment in life is to preserve and advance constantly in Eucharistic life and Eucharistic piety, and to grow spiritually in the climate of the Holy Eucharist. St. John Paul II, Redeemer of man. 8. The best time you spend on earth is with Jesus, your best friend, in the Blessed Sacrament. How great is the value of conversation with Jesus Christ in the Blessed Sacrament! For there is nothing more consoling on earth, nothing more efficacious for advancing along the road of holiness. Pope Paul VI, Mysterium Fidei. 9. Just as you can't be exposed to the sun without receiving its rays, neither can you come to Jesus exposed in the Blessed Sacrament without receiving the divine rays of His grace, His love, His peace. Christ is truly the Emmanuel, that is, God with us. Day and night He is in our midst. He dwells with us, full of grace and truth. He restores morality, nourishes virtue, consoles the afflicted, strengthens the weak. Pope Paul VI, Mysterium Fidei. 10. If Jesus were actually visible in church, everyone would run to welcome him, but he remains hidden in the sacred host under the appearance of bread, because he is calling us to faith, that we may come to him in humility. The Blessed Sacrament is the living heart of each of our churches, and is our very sweet duty to honor and adore the Blessed Host, which our eyes see, the incarnate Word, whom they cannot see. Pope Paul VI, Credo of the People of God. 11. With transforming mercy, Jesus makes our heart one with his. He proposes his own example to those who come to him, that all may learn to be like himself, gentle and humble of heart, and to seek not their own interest, but those of God. Pope Paul VI, Mysterium Fidei. 12. If the Pope himself would give you a special invitation to visit him in the Vatican, this honor would be nothing in comparison to the honor and dignity that Jesus himself bestows upon you with the invitation of spending 1 hour with him in the Blessed Sacrament. The Divine Eucharist bestows upon the Christian people the incomparable dignity. Pope Paul VI, Mysterium Fidei. As we reflect on these 12 reasons for making a holy hour with Jesus Christ, I also invite myself and those faithful who desire to grow in their relationship, who desire to grow in their encounter, and who desire to be channels of grace to others, to encounter Jesus Christ, the real presence in Eucharistic adoration.